Good morning everybody, happy Monday. We know it is a little bit drizzly out there if you've got the same weather as us, but we are here to cheer you up with a bit of crafty fun. My name is Rebecca and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to a brand new week full of crafty fun. We've got a fabulous live launch for you with our very popular Miri, say it with style, pocket pads, guys. We're very excited. But before we take you through all of that, let's introduce the rest of the team. In the producer station, we have the wonderful Emily.
Morning.
Good morning. And ready to demo for us this morning is the one and only Anne-Marie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How cute are these?
I know, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you know I'm feeling really Christmassy this year with our festive crafting?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just so much fun, isn't it? Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
It really is. We are full into our Christmas launches now. We've had our blockbuster, we've had our gnomes, we've had absolutely loads, and there's still a lot more to come. So do not go anywhere over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe even longer. Do not miss any of these fabulous launches. Okay, today we are doing our Say It With Style pocket pad. They're just right here. I can't wait to show you guys. But before we do, let's have a little look at this week's Win It Weekly. The prize this week is this fabulous cut and craft value. It's so nice, isn't it? This is amazing. You get 48 sheets here, full of fussy cutting, toppers, loads and loads of elements in here. You also get patterned papers in here. How useful are those going to be, guys? You can just cut those in half, or you could chop them up even further. Huge amount to play with here. This has got 48 sheets in total, and just look at those stunning country garden flowers. It's worth £23.98, and I can't even tell you, you're going to be able to make dozens of cards with this. That's not even a joke. Absolutely dozens. It's worth £23.98, and we've got 5 lucky winners, which we're going to announce on Friday. So if you want to win this, all you have to do is like, share and comment. And the question this week is, so this is Henry VIII, yeah? Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Is it A, a hat tax, B, a beard tax, Or C, a Yule log tax.
Wow.
Who knew?
I mean,
He is a bit of a character, isn't he, our Henry
he
VIII?
is. Yeah, definitely. He was a trendsetter.
Yeah, you could say that.
I don't know.
I've never heard of this.
I feel like sticking with the festive theme, it could be C, but then it just sounds ridiculous.
I know.
We wouldn't have Yule logs in
Yule
1535.
Because you needed a lot of very luxurious ingredients.
Yeah.
You need chocolate, sugar.
I mean, if anyone's going to have that, it's him. So why would he want to tax himself?
That is very true.
know?
That is very, very true. Maybe he wanted it all for himself.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let us know, guys. Very interesting question this week, Emily. Okay, let's crack on with our show, shall we? We're going to run a little VT to give you an idea of what's coming up. Now, they are just so stunning, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful cards for these. And I can tell you, I actually did have the pleasure of making some of the samples for this, and I could have gone on and on and on with these. I wanted to do every single page, and they are absolutely whopping. You get 16 designs in here, 4 of each of these delightful little pocket pads. Perfect if you craft on the go, if you are joining craft clubs. If you're on a budget this year, they're $14.95. They are so good for an absolute myriad of reasons. These are fabulous. They will have your back throughout your festive crafting. And that $14.95, sorry, which saves £10, is for all 5 of these, and they are chunky. You are going to get 64 sheets in each, and there's 5. I mean, these are just incredible. We love them, don't we?
We do.
We absolutely do.
They're just so versatile, aren't they? There's
Aren't
so many things
they?
you can do with them.
There really is. You can colour them, ink them, have them monochromatic, use them as inserts. Absolutely whatever you want to do with these, you have got your backs covered. And like I say, they are so handy. They are going to go in your craft trolleys, your backpacks. This would even go in a clutch bag if you really wanted to.
You know what? I have the last ones in my purple caddy.
Look how great they fit in there. In one section.
In one section, and I've got a punch in there as well. So it's,
wow.
you know, I reckon I could fit another 2 or 3 in there easily.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So they are so handy for, like you say, crafting on the go. Pop your pens in there as well, and you're absolutely so good to go. Okay, we're going to run through these for you. Each pad contains 64 sheets in there, so you're already seeing that incredible value. 64 cards. At least with these, I would say.
Yeah.
64 150 GSM Inkney sheets of A7 fun. That's all I can say. Just look at this. Right, so this is our first one. This is Christmas Spirit. You get that cover so you can see everything. Now, Christmas Spirit, we're kind of imagining what's in here as well. You've got the wonderful sort of all sorts of mixed themes in here, but obviously they've got that really fun kind of Christmas spirit, very heartfelt. You know, you've got hymn lyrics in here, glad tidings of comfort and joy. The magic of Christmas is not in the presents but in his presence. And then you've got some with little artwork on here if you want to be a bit fancy. Beautiful typography without in here, guys. I think that's what I love about these Say It With Style pocket pads, is the typography is absolutely on point. You've got Silent Night there again with those fabulous festive hymns. Peace on Earth with that beautiful wreath and that peaceful dove. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got Joy to the World there. Happy be your Christmas, peaceful be your home, joyful be your family, blessed be each one. They're just so meaningful, aren't they, these? Absolutely gorgeous. We've got that very modern sort of Christmas tree look there. We've got the parcel again. I can just imagine that bow with a little bit of colour on there. The story of Christmas is the story of love, so that'd be perfect for like a husband or wife card there for you. Glory to the newborn king with the stable. I love this one with the bells on. Absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love this one. May you have the gift of faith, the blessing of hope, the peace of his love at Christmas and always. So these are so perfect as well because you're getting 4 of each. They are wonderful to send to, church friends, anything like that. Choir groups that you might be in, so many different occasions that you can send this, or just anyone that loves that really traditional feel at Christmas. You've got the wonderful Christmas candles there with the blessings as well. So some of these will work for you sort of non-religious, but perhaps like you say, that those more thoughtful cards there as well. Perfect for like a little bit of a thinking of you sort of theme. If anyone finds Christmas a difficult occasion, this is the one that I'd be turning to for just that really nice sort of like heartfelt thinking of you feeling there. 64 pages in there, absolutely beautiful. We're moving on, we're just doing them all. Do them all, let's do them all. And then completely different, so you're going to see the variety in these. We have our cute Christmas, and it is, look at that little elf. This one is perfect for the kids, the grandkids, baby's first Christmas, sending love to a Christmas cutie, with all those fun, cute images that we get. Look at that little Father Christmas there, full of all those delightful characters. They're just going to absolutely melt your heart. Your Snow Cool there with his sunnies on, shine bright like Rudolph. So like I say, I already know anyone young at heart, or like I say, all the youngsters are going to love these. Santa Claus is coming to town. So you've got lots and lots of Santa and Father Christmas ones, which are perfect for the kids. They're going to be absolutely wonderful. Maybe if you do letters, this one I could just imagine punching a hole in and using it as a tag for your present.
Definitely, yeah. Super cute, isn't it?
Super, super cute. Absolutely. You've got 2 Santa's little helper there. So such a gorgeous range of themes. Have a very Merry Christmas, the teddy there as well. And again, you could use these as you could make little colouring pads or colouring books for the kids for the Christmas holidays. Can we just talk about this one? Have a rawsome Christmas. The dinosaurs, they're so cute. Just absolutely delightful, this one. Everyone, for the little kitty cat fans, you've got, it wasn't me, it was the elf, looking very, very guilty, that kitty cat, but it wasn't him, so it's fine. And then you have got that gorgeous baby's first Christmas there as well, and to a little sprout at Christmas as well. Super, super cute little smiley sprouts in there as well. Okay, moving on. Family Christmas on this one. So this one's so great for all your relatives. You obviously can buy them separately. So if there is one that you either want an extra one of, or you just want 1 or 2 in particular, you can buy them separately. 64 pages, 16 designs, 4 of each, for only £4.99. Definitely worth having an extra one in your stash. You Jingle Bell Rock Brother. But you have got some gorgeous ones as well. You've got the granddaughter one with the poetic verse in there. All I Want for Christmas Is You Husband. Again, really fun foliage to colour. And then again, some more universal ones with that gorgeous post box. We've got Sending You Smiles Across the Miles. Thanks for all the years you've made Christmas magical, Mum and Dad. But again, you could probably subtly chop into that and put your own relatives on. Anything like that. They're so, so versatile, these. Have a Sweet Christmas Sister with the candy canes. You've always been cooler than Santa. Happiness at Christmas time is always to be found when I have a grandson like you around. So, so nice. I love that some of them are rhyming, from our family to yours. The Christmas lights have nothing on the bright presents you bring into our lives. I totally love you. So, so cute. This one's so, so true. Who needs Santa when I've got Grandma?
True story.
I think we can all relate to that one, can't we? We all have those wonderful figures in our life that spoil us. Having a son like you is a wish come true. From home to home, heart to heart, They're absolutely beautiful. And you've got this one. I love this one. The magic of Christmas never ends. Its greatest gifts are family and friends.
That's cute.
So, so cute. You just can't go wrong with these. You will be going through these pads just picking out all your relatives that you're going to send these to, because they are so wonderful. We've got this in the snow, which obviously, as the name says, all our snowy artwork, our snowmen, our snow globes in here. Do you want to build a snowman? Absolutely gorgeous frosty artwork. I could imagine just getting my blue inks out on here, doing a bit of ombre inking, adding a little bit of snowfall acetate to my cards with these ones, and just really adding to that frosty feel, perhaps teaming it up with that falling flakes pad on the duo designs. You've got your baby it's cold outside on there with the mittens. Thank you snow much, winter cheer. There's just so many different designs in here. That is the really wonderful thing about these pocket pads, is they are jam packed with amazing artwork, fabulous quotes, typography, and just so many different ways. You've got the love never melts there as well. And then our final one, so we're going from snowy in the snow to our winter one. We're warming things back up, guys, with all this gorgeous cozy classic artwork. Look at that armchair scene with the fire. Again, you could just imagine popping a bit of colour on that. It's going to look beautiful. Or just, like I say, leaving it monochromatic. It's got that fabulous pencil sketch kind of feel. Love this one. Naughty, nice, I tried. They're just so fun, aren't they? I am the only gift you need.
True.
So fun. Anyone that likes a laugh, this one's so great. Nothing says merry more than mum whipping out the bin bags for the torn up wrapping paper. Yes, 100%. We all do that, don't we? We've got season's greetings with the little salt and pepper.
That one, isn't it?
Perfect for a little couple's card.
So fun.
So much fun. You've got gorgeous little fun artwork in here. 3 phases that sum up Christmas. Peace on earth, goodwill to all men, and batteries not included. I just love this one. It is just going to really, like I say, winter warmers. It's going to warm your heart, isn't it? Loads of fun, humorous ones on here. I am a morning person on the 25th of December. 'Tis the season to feast like a king. You've got that wonderful turkey and all those treats on there. Time to unwind this Christmas. That is me every year. Absolutely every year. Untangling the Christmas lights. Good news, you're still on my Christmas card list. This one as well, very relatable. Dear Santa, it was all my husband's fault.
Yeah.
Always. It's my excuse anyway. Have a tremendous Christmas. So a few puns in here. I hope you love the present you told me to buy for you. A lot of thought was put into this card. So gorgeous. I can imagine these decoupaged actually as well, or along like a stepper or something like that, fussy cut out. I like hanging with you is your last one there as well, with those fun little baubles. But like I say, if you absolutely can't choose, and to be honest, with how reasonable they are, I'd be getting all 5 of these beautiful Say It With Style pocket pads, because they are going to really do the job. Like I say, even if you're planning to use them alongside your blockbuster, your card kits, they work great on the inside. And with, like I say, how reasonable they are, you're saving £10. There is absolutely, honestly, no excuse to pop these in your basket with how reasonable they are. $14.95. Look at the prices that you're going to be getting as Club and Diamond members as well. $14.20 for the Club and $13.45 with the Diamond. We're going to show some card mates and then we're going straight to Anne-Marie. So just look at them once they've been dressed up, bit of colour on them. I mean, really simple little mates there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Just a Miri mat and a little bit of colour on here. We've got some inking on this one as well with some of our glimmer mists. You know, pattern papers thrown in here, a little bit of fussy cutting on that Santa hat. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got another fabulous one from Emma as well. Minimal colouring on here, really clean and simple. We've got this really fun little girly one with the pinks and purples. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the unicorn. So they can be die cut as well. Just look how wonderful it looks with that diamond sparkle card. Absolutely gorgeous makes there for you. You can't resist these little pads. Okay, Anne-Marie, we're coming over to you.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Okay, I was getting a little head for the next demo. I was like, let's just
be organised.
Try and be organised. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to use, I can't remember what this one is from now. Is it the snowy one? Thank you so much for all that you do.
Yes.
So we're going to use this one, and we're going to use some of these little gorgeous laser cut shapes as well to create our background. So these are coming up. Okay, we're going to come back to those in a moment. So we're going to make our base card first of all. And when I was just having a play around with the layout of these originally, I'd got myself a 6x6 and I'd pop that in the middle and I'd pop the snowflakes around the side. And I thought actually they look really cool as like a border down the edge. And I thought, we could make like a stepper where the steps are in the middle and the sides are the tall
like
sections.
A centre one, yeah.
Yeah, so I've taken an A5 card blank just to make it a little easier, only because we didn't have any A4 plain sheets down here. So just to make it that little bit easier, I've just got an A5 and I've trimmed it down to 28 centimetres when it's open, because we need that nice round figure.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to grab our scoreboard. And I'm just going to push my little snowflakes out of the way while I pop this in. And I'm just going to check, I think this is the widest one. So I think about 3 centimetres down is going to give us that good kind of space. So I'm just going to grab my pencil and I'm just going to put a little mark at 3 there. And I'm just going to mark at 3 up this side as well, because I only want to score this central section.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, hold up, we need to make sure we trim this down a little bit first before we do that. We got way ahead of ourselves. So this is going to sit in the middle. So actually we don't need the full width of this card. So just popping that next to our pencil there, and we leave a centimetre there. We'll leave a centimetre here. So let's now move that line to there, and then we'll trim off the rest.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
Okay. It'll all become clear, don't worry. So we're going to score at 3 just in this central section that we've marked. I'm going to score at 6. Oops, got out my groove then. And we're going to score at 10. 14 is our halfway.
Yep.
And then 21.
And that's the last score, isn't it?
That's the last score. Okay, then we can put the scoreboard out the way and grab our trimmer. So we'll trim off that side first of all.
Yeah.
So from where my pencil line is, I want to bring that to 3 centimetres and trim off.
Oh, awesome.
So that bit can go. That's the actual width of our card now, which is just over 6 inches. And then we can go back in again and just line up at 3 centimetres and cut from first to last on those scores.
Awesome. So easy.
So easy. There we go. So we have that central step section. So we can fold all this up now.
Oh, I love this this style.
I mean, I love stepper cards in general.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need any kind of convincing to make a stepper card. They're my absolute favourite. Although, to be fair, I don't often make them this way.
No, it's not one that I do, but when I do it, I just love it.
Yeah, so you can see how this is going to sit now in the middle there. And then we've got this lovely kind of border that we can use to add all of our little snowflakes to. So there's all sorts of little bits and pieces. We've got little snowflakes.
Absolutely.
There's these little ones as well. So we can just kind of add those down the side. So let's get some colour on here first. So I'm going to open this back out so that we can get our inks in. So we're going to go in with some of our blues.
Oh, give it that really nice frosty feel.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just going to get a selection of colours out to start with. So I'm going to get the Prussian blue, I'm going to get the Air Force blue, and let's get the powder blue. And I think we'll leave it. Oh, maybe blueberry. Let me get that out just in case. Okay. Oh, I don't have my blending tool in here. Is there one around?
There should be. We can definitely.
Oh, there's one here.
You got one?
Got one. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, let's start light. Let's go powder blue first.
Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous shade.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're just going to kind of We're not going to do like an ombre or anything, we're just going to go kind of patchy.
Yeah, just sponge round.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kind of get this everywhere. May have been a bit easier to ink before we cut and scored, but you know, where's the fun in that?
I know, right? Sometimes it's so nice to like get your layout in your head first.
And we don't need to do all the back of the steps if you don't want to. You can do, but you don't have to, because you know it is going to be on the back of the card.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
So you can take a look at what's going to be seen. So you know you're only going to see these kind of areas, so you can kind of fold it up and have a look at it this way as well.
Oh, that looks
See how
awesome.
that's looking. So we've got a little bit of the powder blue in first. Then we'll go in with our Air Force blue, I think, next, which is such a lovely colour.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely love this colour as well. Oh, just look at that.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just bring that around. Just adding it to our lovely powder blue.
That just looks stunning.
It's just so easy to create these beautiful kind of snowy backgrounds.
Oh, definitely.
And you don't really need to put a great deal of effort in.
I don't think so either.
So easy to do, isn't
So
it?
easy, definitely.
And obviously it doesn't always have to be blue. You can bring in those like kind of pinky purples
Yeah,
that
your
we've seen in the
frosty
Blockbuster.
lilacs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe make it a bit moodier with some greys.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So many different things you can do.
And you could just spend a day kind of creating all your backgrounds and then make all your cards up that way.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we've gone in with our Air Force. Let's do a little bit of our Prussian now. So this is quite dark, but it has like a little bit of a purpley hue to it.
Yeah, it does actually, yeah.
So
really
it
nice,
really
this one.
kind of works nicely with those shades. And it's so nice to be able to mix all your blues and create some really different backgrounds.
Yeah, I think so as well, 100%.
So we'll come up here now, get a little bit of this step, because obviously we're going to see the whole back of this one. Okay, let's see how this is looking when we fold that up. And I think I might just go in with a little bit of that blueberry, because again that's going to give us that little bit of a purpley tone.
Yeah.
So just add a little smidge of this in any of our kind of spaces. Just going to open that one back out so I can get right to the edges here and over at this side as well. Okay. So then when that is all folded up,
that looks
you've
awesome.
got that super cool kind of background going on. Just let me get that little middle step a little bit as well there at the top. It's just got a little bit of white space. We don't want any of that. Okay, so then we've got that background that we can add our image to. So we have our Snow Much. Thank you so much for everything you do, which I'm going to kind of sit here, and I'm going to get another one. I'm actually going to cut out that sentiment.
Okay, yeah.
So that we can layer that up. I think I have one, or maybe I don't. Let's just find it in here so that we can just layer that sentiment up in the middle, just to give it a little bit of something.
I think so, yeah, for sure.
Oh, maybe I did take it out. Oh, it's here, I buried it.
Buried it, got it.
It's underneath my inks. So let's have a little trim around here. So I'm just going to take off the snowy kind of edges.
Oh yeah, but you can use those as like border
Oh,
strips,
definitely.
banners.
Yeah. So not really doing a specific measurement at all, just
Sort of,
taking off those
yeah.
edges. So just going all the way around. Just making sure that down that channel, obviously on your trimmer, there is none of that kind of snowy edge showing. And then we're going to go back to this one now, and you can see how we can just layer that up. You
yeah.
can pop it onto a little bit of Miri if you want to as well. I'm going to go back with my powder blue onto here and just pop that little edge onto here. So obviously we can go in right into the centre, and our sentiment's still going to really pop when we lay it over the top.
That is just so effective, isn't it?
It's just fabulous, isn't it? And there's so many different ways you can change these pages up by using your inks, by using your pens. You know, as soon as you add a little bit of colour, they all look so different. I mean, it looks beautiful with that kind of ombre, like bringing it in. But then it's going to look so different as soon as we kind of pop that over the top. It's going to, you know, really stand out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just going to take a little bit of our Prussian as well, just to add a little bit of a darker edge to this. Just bring in
that looks really
in
nice.
along the sides. You can just spend so much time playing with all your inks.
Oh, definitely, yeah, absolutely. And they are on, obviously, Ink Me paper, so they're going to be so great to add your inks onto.
Let's just have a little clear up on there. Okay, so this is going to sit on here. This is going to go right in the middle there, which is going to go right onto there. Let's get our snowflakes sorted.
This is really coming together now.
So we're going to add these. Obviously they've got that kind of wooden colour, so we're going to change that colour up, and we're going to go, I think we might go white, you know, to really make them pop. I was going to go silver originally, but actually I think white's going to be
really
very
stand
nice.
out.
Yeah,
especially because you've left your quote in the middle of your sentiment white as well.
So I'm just going to pop them all onto here first. I've probably got too many, but I'd rather do too many.
Absolutely.
Than have to come back to them.
Oh, for sure. You can always pop them in a little box for another project.
Oh, definitely.
Everybody's all our subscribers are getting their magazines.
Yes.
There's a few of you. I know Faye's getting hers for the first time.
How exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Shelley Alden has already opened it, read it, and is working on the sketch challenge.
Oh, amazing. I haven't had a proper look through this one yet. I've not really had a chance.
No, well, I mean, they go out with, we get it no sooner than you guys.
No,
so
literally.
It's, yeah, definitely. Jackie Bradley says, everyone who is getting the first mag, you will love it.
Yeah.
Karen Willis is the first one of subscription too. Viv Nichols is the first one with the subscription.
Oh, how exciting.
Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Like, you will not be disappointed.
No, you really won't. You will absolutely love it. And obviously, it's just win-win, because you're getting your magazines delivered to your door, guaranteed. You don't need to worry about them selling out or anything like that, remembering to order them. You get your diamond membership.
Yes,
you get your diamond gift.
Yes.
You get 10% off. I mean, what is not to love?
It's a complete no-brainer, isn't it?
Okay, so we've covered these in our Versamark, and we're just going ahead and adding our white embossing powder over the top. So obviously we put absolutely loads on here, but 99% of this is going to go back in the tub, so do not worry. So I'm going to get another piece of something just to pop these onto, so that we can heat them up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So because you're kind of doing edge to edge, you don't want to be touching them. You want to kind of scoop them up with your dye brush or some tweezers if you've got them, just to get them out of the embossing powder.
Oh, it probably looks like it's snowing with all that embossing powder.
It looks so cool. You can just kind of give them a little shake, scrape them off. It doesn't matter if you get a little bit on your cardstock that you're going to heat up. You just don't want to obviously waste a lot of it. So just scoop them all up. Grab this one. They're just so intricate as well. I love all the patterns on here. They're incredible,
aren't they?
Oh, you've not even been Versamarked. Let's put you there. Yeah.
I think there's your big one on your other cardstock as well. It's just missing a little
Oh,
corner.
it is, isn't it? Yeah. Let's grab that one. Get our Versamark and just. You could actually, to make sure you know you've definitely covered them, use your Prism inks to use it for embossing powder. So then once the colour's on, you know that you've got that coverage.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
There we go. That will do. Let's pop that back in there before we turn the heat tool on and blast it everywhere.
Oh, been there.
Oh, we've all done it.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get these heated up.
Oh, they're going to be so pretty.
Oh. Well, we don't need speed 2 for these. Let's be sensible and do speed 1 and hold them in place. You see those starting to go, so they're just going to change from that kind of wooden finish to that lovely kind of glossy white. But what I love about these shapes is you're still going to get that kind of dark wooden edge to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes them so really extra three-dimensional, doesn't it?
And because they're laser cut, the detail is just crazy.
Oh, absolutely. They're stunning, aren't they? Look at that level of detail that you're getting on them. Susan Lamb ordered these wooden shapes on Hobby Maker yesterday. You're going to love them.
You are going to love them.
Debbie Comerford had a great day on Saturday selling my cards.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loved them.
Oh, amazing. Oh, this is so good to hear.
Isn't it just? Absolutely. Let us know, Debbie, are people buying Festive yet? Or every
what
day?
are you on with?
Yeah, let us know.
I feel like to the normal kind of non-crafters, it probably feels insane to be talking Christmas, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
But we just like to get ahead.
We just want to turn
For
up
once
to
in our lives, we want to be organised.
We do. We want to turn up to that party early, guys. We're keen beans.
Okay, let's start putting this together now. Let me just get rid of this little bit of embossing powder that has escaped. And get this together. So I'm going to go in with my tape onto here. I don't have any tape in my thing either.
Oh, she didn't take any Christmas cards.
No.
Oh, well, if you've done really well with your everyday, just imagine how many Christmas cards you're going to sell. But thanks for letting us know, Debbie. That's really good to hear.
Oh, I bet it's so exciting.
Absolutely. And stuff like that as well. If you might be on the fence thinking like, should I sell this year? Should I take some orders? You know, hearing that off, someone other than us is just wonderful to hear, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think if you're on the fence, just take the plunge and see how it goes.
Okay, so we're going to pop that right in the middle. This is going to go, I'm going to go on our middle step. Quite like it there. Ooh. So I'm just going to get some of our strips. Let me see if we've got, here we go. And I'm just going to pop a little bit along that bottom edge so I can stick that to that step. Oops.
Tanya says her sister-in-law is also crafting with her and she thinks it's too early to be making. Well, that's the thing, it's all a matter of taste, isn't it? Maybe you're buying but not crafting yet.
Yeah, maybe popping it away until nearer the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is something that if you prefer the more late, last minute, you prefer it to be the winter, just get it now and put it away. And then you've got more money for your Christmas shopping at the time.
Okay, so let's have a look about how we can kind of lay these out on here now.
Oh, it's looking so pretty.
So cute. So we can just go in and kind of do them a bit random. Try not to have a specific order to them.
Oh, don't they look so gorgeous?
They're so cute, aren't they? I might leave that one because it does have...
Oh, have you missed a little speckle?
Missed a little bit off, and you know I will not be able to deal with that. Let's put that one there. So we can put that one there.
Oh, so it's a different one every time?
Yeah, that's the what I'm trying to go for.
They just look adorable.
They look fab, don't they? So I'm going to go in and use my glue dots. You could use your hot glue.
Yeah.
You could use a construction glue.
Yeah.
You could use your white craft glue. You know, pretty much anything, because they're so lightweight.
Yes, they are really, really nice and light, aren't they?
Yeah, you don't need to think about like a real heavy adhesive. You could use practically anything. Use foam pads if you wanted to. You just got to make sure you kind of hide in them.
Yeah, that's
with the
it.
detail.
Couple of questions about dispatch. Faye Beresford said she's still waiting for foam pads. Nadia said, does anyone know if there is a delay on orders? We are looking at 5 to 6 days for dispatch at the moment, for normal non-next day dispatch. So hopefully that does clear up your questions. And that is just due to how amazingly busy you've kept us, guys. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for all of your patience, anyone who is waiting for your orders. The team have just put as well, we're currently working 5 to 6 day working day dispatch, and the team are definitely working as hard as they can.
It's just busy.
It's so busy. Honestly, you would not believe the sheer number of parcels. Like, I went out to send some, bits to our lovely design team, and the cages are full already.
Yeah, it's madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. I would definitely be just going next day delivery if I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you do need anything urgently, there is always our next day option.
Yeah, because I'm just really impatient. I like everything now.
Me too.
So if there's an option to upgrade to next day, I'm always like, yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Where do I sign?
Sure.
Okay, so we're just getting these last little snowflakes on. I'm just sticking the glue dots to my fingers.
They look awesome on there.
They just look so cute in the white, don't they? They really pop.
Yeah, they really, really do.
Like I say, I was definitely down for silver to start with, and then as the cards started to come together, I was like, no, it's white. Definitely. But get your embossing powders out. Get your gilding flakes out as well. Yes. They look amazing with your gilding flakes.
So much you can do with them.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're, popping them with some craft card makes, they'll look wonderful just as is.
Yeah. They'll look like embossed, wouldn't they, on craft cards? Right, 2 more to go. Let's just get these on. I did do one with gilding flakes before, because I was going to do that as well, but it would have taken me a bit too long, and I hadn't prepped.
Yeah.
To be honest, but they do look fabulous. I will grab it in a second and show you the one that I did do though, because it looks awesome. Let me just get that one in that corner, and then there's just that one to do, and then we're good to go.
It's absolutely beautiful.
The way your glue dots are just perfect for things like this.
Oh yeah, and they've held so well as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Instant grab there.
Let me just make sure they are all, before we lift it up and they all fall down.
Oh, what a beautiful card.
Let me find the one that I did with the gilding flakes, because I did try one before. Oh, here we go. It looks fabulous.
Ooh, that's gilding flakes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is stunning.
But it just takes a little bit longer just to clean them up, you
know.
Of course. So I just use the purple glue stick.
Yeah.
Just dabbed it on.
Okay, yeah.
Put my gilding flakes on, and then just used a foam pad, a ink pad blending sponge.
Oh, nice, just to sponge it down.
Just to buff it up, yeah.
Nice.
And just get off any of that excess. But they look wonderful, don't they?
Oh yeah, they really do. So much love for this card as well, Anne-Marie. It's
Thanks,
beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. We're moving on to part 2 of our show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Okay. We are going to show you those wooden shapes that we have. But first of all, we are going to show you some Moonstone dies, because we did Moonstone dies with the last one, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they were ever so popular. And we thought you might want some at Festive to go with these ones. So we have for you some fabulous dies to go with these. We have got our, let's tidy up a little bit. We have got our fabulous Christmas lights frame here. We've got 2 for you guys. I mean, just look at that. You could have that coloured, you could have that paper piece with different Miri colours. There's loads of Christmas lights sort of themed pages in there if you really want to bring that in as well.
Absolutely.
But I use this with like the Christmas tree one. I think we've used it for the Rudolph one. And it is absolutely stunning. I mean, just look at this board. Look how wonderful that is going to look on your project.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's a showstopper. It really is. And again, you could be getting your glitters, your gilding flakes, your embossing powders onto these, really giving it some colour. And then not only that, you get these really handy little embellishments that you can be adding not only to these but onto all of your projects. I mean, you can't go wrong with a stocking, a present. You've got a candy cane and a gingerbread man there as well, which are absolutely beautiful. I know that I've been using these with and without these Say It With Style pads because they're so handy. Again, you can be adding your colour onto these, having them in plain white if you're going with that monochromatic look. Absolutely anything you've got in your stash. You could be adding maybe a bit of the the cosmic, you know, the fluffy stuff to the top of that stocking, or absolutely anything that you've got at home is going to look amazing with these 5 dies in there for $14.99. If you want to see the metal for your money, here it is. Absolutely stunning. And then we have got another one for you. A little bit more traditional, classic, cozy feels on here. We've got our festive foliage. Again, just look at that wonderful card example on the front with that bit of colour. You have got absolute festive foliage, the clue's in the name. Let's have a look at the board for this. You've got holly, you've got berries, you've got pine needles there for you, you've got stars, poinsettias, absolutely bursting with all that gorgeous festive foliage. Again, imagine that cut in gold Miri. Imagine it with all of your beautiful colours on here. You get 4 metal dies in here, so you get your big frame, but you also get this beautiful, stunning corner detail with that poinsettia and, like I say, that Christmas tree pine there with those leaves. It is absolutely stunning. Again, I would be adding that to all of my Christmas floral projects this year because it really is stunning. You also get the little star. Again, so great for those sort of faux embossed look backgrounds. And then you have got the Christmas bow. Again, perfect if you do a little bit of box making or anything like that. Coordinates perfectly. So your sheet will fit. Have you got a loose sheet, Anne-Marie? Like a loose Say It With Style sheet?
Oh, an actual sheet?
Yeah, because I'm just going to like literally just look. I mean, that is sized absolutely perfectly, isn't it? I mean, you just absolutely could just stick that straight on top, couldn't you? Pop a bit of foam pads on, absolutely wonderful. Again, you could be getting your dies out or your craft knife and putting it behind an aperture, but just that is how they work. You can just simply put them on top of those. They're going to work perfectly. So handy. And again, that is all of the metal that you're getting in there. Really handy little dies. And again, $14.99. You could be getting them both for you for, oh my goodness, and we've got a bundle saving on them both as well, so definitely worth getting both. $24.98, you're going to save a £5 at least, and that's before your logging in prices. $22.48 is just over 11 quid each if you're a diamond member.
That's amazing, isn't it?
For all that metal.
And they're just going to be so useful. You're going to be able to use them with so many projects. Yes, they're perfect for your Say It With Style pads, but some of your little book images that you can crop down, and, you know, toppers, things like that.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. Perhaps you want to sort of make your own projects this year. These are going to be wonderful. We love them. Okay, we're ready to see those fabulous shapes as well. Oh my goodness. I love them. Look how cute they are. So they come in the most delightful packaging, super handy to have in the craft room as well, because they take up absolutely zero room and they're all contained in this beautiful little box here, which I would also be reusing afterwards as well. 35 shapes in total. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. 7 shapes, 5 of each for £3.99. This is absolutely balmy, this. You get snow, and this one as well is our snowy town. So look at that wonderful scene here at the top with the children building that snowman with the trees there. You get the snowman by himself with his broom and his hat and scarf. You get the wonderful driving home for Christmas with that tree on top. The snowy town scene as well with those gorgeous little stars as well. I know that I coloured this in black to look a bit more kind of like Bethlehem,
yeah,
you know, kind of theme, or you could just do it in like, you know, with white snowy roofs, absolutely anything. And then you get those gorgeous sort of starry snowflakes. They could be either for your projects. They're an absolute bargain. Just look at, again, these beautiful, beautiful shapes. Nice and thin and lightweight as well, so they're perfect if you're still posting. I'm pretty sure you'd get away with one or two of these on your projects. And again, just seeing them with some heat embossing or some colour, some glitter, they are really, really fabulous. The next one that we have for you is our Christmas trees here. Now, these are just absolutely phenomenal. You can use these on cards as their own. They don't have to embellish anything else. You could just use these on their own with a sentiment and you are done. Quick and easy. 45 shapes again here, 9 different ones to choose from. Again, you could be mixing and matching these and making like maybe a snowy forest scene in here, getting them all together. They are very Scandi sort of feel with the little dots and dashes that they've got on them. Very cute, aren't they? Again, £3.99. Let's have a little look at the little board for those. Again, I mean, that for me would be a card in itself.
Yep.
Sentiment
definitely.
on top, done.
Yep.
Done. No questions. And then the next one that we have for you, the final one in these collections, is our snowflakes and bubbles. Absolutely beautiful. You've seen Anne-Marie use some of these on her project, which was just phenomenal with that white embossing powder. And again, you've got the baubles there as well, that again you could be colouring, glittering, leaving as is for that crafty rustic look. Absolutely stunning, stunning shapes, and they really are just the perfect addition to any these will just suit absolutely any project. You can absolutely squeeze them into anything. If you want them all, which is again a complete no-brainer, if you want all of these shapes, 125 in total in the 3 different kinds. We've even took money off of these. Why have we took money off these? They're so incredible. £8.97. And then you look at your Diamond and Club prices, they're even more reasonable. Absolute must have. No excuse, get them in. They are fabulous. And let's show you some more cards with those as well. Oh no, we're going to the Miri, aren't we? I'm sorry, I didn't notice that was on there. This is a little bit special. This is very, very, very special. Look at this. This is phenomenal. If you're getting that poinsettia die and you're getting maybe these say it was style pads and you want a little bit of shine to your project, this is incredible. It's dark. It's absolutely delicious. It's so festive and cozy with those gorgeous red and greens. How have we been able to do this on Miri? It is spectacular. You get this one as well with those hellebores. Absolutely beautiful for the Christmas rose, as it is more famously known, with that burgundy. And then of course we've got the holly jolly here with that absolutely incredible shine that you only get from Miri. It is Miri, it's the real deal, people. 24 sheets in total, 3 of those different designs that we've just gone through and 8 of each. So this is going to last you ages, especially if you are planning on using it. There's loads of those classic cozy ones that in the pocket pads that would go with this. It will obviously go with projects on their own. Phenomenal for box making as well. Absolutely must have. I mean, just look at it on that card with that say it with style in the middle. So simple yet so effective. Just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Just really gives that little bit of shine to that white edge there as well. Again, we've got some of this one. We've got the die and the Miri in there. And again, it just works so beautifully with all of that Miri just going on there. And we've got that holly detail in there as well. Again, we've got a few more with that die for you. It's just framing those sentiments absolutely perfectly. bringing in a bit of snowfall acetate, a little bit of coloured Miri on this one. I mean, how beautiful does that look? And again, minimal colouring, just a little bit of inking on there. And we've got this one as well from our very popular duo design pads there as well. Again, you could be bringing in all of your stash to make incredible makes. So that is everything on those. Oh no, we've got the wood. We've got one with the wooden shapes as well. In fact, we've got a few. This one that we showed before has them coloured in the blue, just sort of dangling around that frame. And then this was the one that I was talking about, colouring it in black.
Nice.
Again, you could have it snowy, but there's no reason why that can't be like Bethlehem kind of city scene there for you. And again, that's just a bit of inking with our glimmer mist. So easy. Yeah. Super, super fun to work with there. Okay, Anne-Marie, we're going to come back to you.
Yes, we are indeed. So we're going to use that gorgeous die. Let me just find it because I have buried it. The one with the lights on. Because I just love it
it's
so
beautiful,
much.
Isn't it?
And I have to say, our fabulous Claire on the design team, she used this quite a few times and she's actually cut the lights off. So it's just like a
normal
swirly but a frame rather than a Christmas frame.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
think about how you can take this past Christmas. It is not just a Christmas die at all. Okay, so we're going to cut this out of some ink beads. So let me just grab some cardstock so that we can pop this onto here. I'll just put a little bit of tape on just to be sure that it doesn't move when I find the end. It was properly lost then. There we go. And I'll just pop that round the sides. And then I'm going to go to the snazzy new Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
So exciting.
Oh, yes. I think it was Hayley in the comments that said that she'd ordered a Gemini and was very impressed.
I mean, I just cut one die out before and I was like, okay, this is good. Cut this one out and it was like perfect.
First time and everything. It is amazing. We are loving it.
Okay, so let's just pop that in. I'm just going to move some things so that I can bring it a little bit closer.
Had a great suggestion on this die. This Christmas lights die, this is Catherine Brooks. The Christmas lights die would look great with the meowy Christmas on the bottom. Tangled up in that kitty.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, it really would.
What a suggestion.
And you've got, there's one in one of the pads, isn't there, with the cat in the tree?
In like the Little Book of Christmas?
No, in...
in here? Yes! Yeah. Sorry, I was still thinking about that meowy Christmas. Yes, blaming it on the elf. Love, love, love it.
Oh gosh, that'll be here before you know it. That pesky elf that you have to do things with. You just get in bed every night and it's like, oh,
the elf.
The elf. What's it going to do now? Okay, let's just grab these little bits. We just need to push them out. They've cut perfectly. Oh, it's so fabulous. I love it.
Aren't they?
Love, love, love. Okay.
Again, obviously, if you're cutting this out of your Ink Me, like, is this Ink Me, Anne-Marie?
Yeah.
Again, if you've got any of those sort of like big centerpiece stamps, again, straight in the middle there.
Yeah,
your
definitely.
combos, yeah.
They're going to look amazing, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to go in and add some colour to our light. So I'm just going to go with a little bit of a mix of colours. Let's get a blue. Let's try that one. And a little bit of a purple and a pink.
Do you have multicoloured lights on your tree?
I don't.
You don't? Are you white?
I am, I'm afraid, yeah, because I've got a lot of colour on our tree.
Oh, you do? You sort of do a little rainbow.
It's a rainbow, yeah. So we've got all the colours actually in baubles.
Yep.
So the lights kind of have to be white because I think it would be a little bit too much.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that.
What about you?
I'm the absolute opposite. I have the big retro coloured lights, but with white decorations.
Nice.
What about you at home? What do you guys do? Blue lights.
Blue.
Ooh.
Nice.
But I absolutely love coloured lights. They just remind me of
They're very nostalgic, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I totally get that.
but my mum knows that I'm a little bit picky with decks. Like I say, white and gold is our sort of theme, if you will, with coloured lights. And she buys me the tackiest decoration every year. Last year, it was a bowl of tortilla chips, Doritos, and it said holy guacamole on it.
Okay, so these are the kind of decorations that I have on my tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel so bad now.
I have all sorts. So I got quite a lot from Paper Chase because they do a lot
I think it is one of theirs.
Really wacky ones.
Yeah.
So we've got my favourite one is a little hermit crab.
Oh, cute.
With a little blue sparkly shell. Yeah, we have all sorts of crazy ones. I have a gherkin pickle.
Do you?
Yeah. Little green pickle.
Oh, this sounds so much fun. I mean, I did embrace it. It did go on the tree quite proudly.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does do it on purpose. It's a little running joke.
It is funny. My mum's quite particular with her tree. And every now and again, I just feel like she just needs to just loosen up a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a bit of fun on there.
Absolutely, and I was the same. I wasn't even allowed to sort of subtly put it round the back either. It genuinely, David was like, "I'm going to put this one on," and it went bang in the middle,
right in.
Pride of place.
Okay, we're just looking for any that we may have missed. So I am going over the edges, but don't worry, we're going to do all of this in black now.
Ooh,
so that's just going to cover any of that kind of colouring we've done over the lines. So you can go in then with your black and just take that up to the edges of those baubles. I'm just going to see if I've got another one because that one's a little bit fluffy. So again, just being careful around the edges and just taking it over that polka dot bit as well. The edges of your baubles, if there's any that kind of come over the black, it's got a little bit we need to push out there as well. I feel like I just need to get a bigger piece of card to be colouring on here. I keep moving it around, so I don't want to get it all over the map, but I'm like, just get a bigger piece.
I think it's because you've done your die cut on there. There's not a lot of space.
There's no space.
Oh, that looks so good with that black.
So you could be doing this with, again, this would look really cool like embossed with like gold embossing powder or something like that. But I quite like that really simple kind of black and loads of colour. So just taking that around here. Again, just being careful of any kind of baubles that come next to the edge.
Yeah.
And obviously your chisel is perfect for this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because it just gets that coverage down nice and easily. Just take that around. Just getting the little edges of the tops of the bulbs like this, and then obviously don't worry about the centre either because we're going to put our sacred style in the middle, so
yeah,
don't worry.
exactly, as long as you've gone like a little way in, it's fine, isn't it? I definitely noticed that.
We've just got one we've missed there, so let me just get a little bit of colour on that one while we're here.
Ooh,
a little sneaky one trying to escape.
Oh, we've started a bit of a deckies and lights chat.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, Valerie Swinglehurst has a crochet piggin blanket for my tree.
Oh, I have one of those as well.
Do you?
Yeah,
She said her daughter made it.
Yeah, I have one of those that Sarah Bell made for me. She used to be on our design team.
Oh.
And she made it for me. Yeah, it's amazing. I've got all sorts of crazy decks. Oh, I've gone into my baubles a bit up here. I've got a big Disney one that we bought on our honeymoon.
Oh.
So we went to Florida for our honeymoon. And I got because they've got a shop at Disney that's just Christmas decorations.
All year round.
Yeah.
I love those. There's one in the Cotswolds as well.
Yeah.
That's just a Christmas shop.
Yeah, we love it.
They're eight.
Yeah. And it's a big like engagement ring.
Oh wow.
With Mickey and Minnie in wedding outfits like sat inside it.
Oh, that sounds eight.
I got that one for so yeah, we've got that on the tree. So this is the problem, you see, because you buy decorations all the time, it is hard to stick to a colour scheme.
Oh yeah, it's so hard. That looks ace.
Okay, so you can see this isn't the one they're going with, but as soon as we add that in the middle, it just completely tidies that up.
Doesn't it?
it looks fabulous, doesn't it?
Oh, do you know, that looks so sharp against that colouring as well.
Doesn't it look awesome? So we are going to use the Have a Tremendous Christmas. So I've already gone ahead and coloured because, you know, once we've coloured one, we've coloured them all, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So to save a bit of time, we've already coloured that in. So we are going to just stick this in. And then we need a plan as to what actual card we're going to make now, because I haven't gone any further than this, really. I'm not going to lie. So I'm thinking some kind of easily floaty kind of card.
Ooh.
So nothing too fancy, but just something that kind of lets this do all the talking. So let's get that on there first. We're going to add some gemstones to those bubbles as well.
Beautiful.
At the end, because I think if we have something where it kind of stands up a bit like this, just simple, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. Let me find my, where did I put that 6x6 card blank before? Let's grab another. So if we, I think we only need like a base really for this to sit on.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we can use acetate to create like the easel part of it. It's whether these are going to be strong enough to hold themselves up, or next option is we go with like an acetate front.
Oh, that would be cute.
Or we just go really simple, because I just really quite like that, if I'm honest.
That is very
pretty. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
It does look really cool, doesn't it? Maybe let's just give this a, feels like a bit of a letdown, but it just looks so nice. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be this.
I'm inclined to agree. It does look so, like I say, it looks so sharp against that white.
I think we're just going to have to go with it, guys, because it just looks fab.
Absolutely.
And then we will do something marvellous with that Miri in the next
demo.
But do you know what else would look cool with this one? Is the lights one that was in the Miri, the last Miri one.
The Merry and Bright.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
Really
you could colour the lights into match. Pretty much you have done with that. Very similar colours. Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. Especially with a sentiment like this, or one with Christmas lights, it'd be amazing.
And then let's get some gemstones.
Oh, everybody's agreeing. Tanya says simple is more. Sometimes simple is more. Less is more. Yeah, 100%.
That's it. You know, the dye's doing a lot for us, isn't it?
It really is. It's working very, very hard. And this is the thing. Dyes do work so hard for you.
Yeah.
Another great idea from Barbara with these dyes. Barbara Ruby said you could die cut a centre out of the frame, like an aperture.
Yeah.
Put a photo on the inside for a scrapbook layout.
That would look so cool. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. So we're just going to add these onto where those bauble sections are. So rather than worrying about kind of colouring around them, just colour over them and then add your baubles on with your gemstones. So I'm just going to bring this one in now. Oh, don't know where that went. We'll be finding that later. Just adding in some different kind of colourways that we've used in the lights as well. So I'm just going in with those purples. And if you wanted to, with the little stockings on here, I kind of coloured around them, but if you really wanted to be fancy, you could kind of fussy cut them and stick them back on if you wanted to keep that, because the green has gone in a little. They are a little bit detailed. Or you could use your brush markers and use the fine tip to go around them.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. But you don't have to be an expert to colour these in.
No, absolutely not.
There's something for everybody with these. There's some that, you know, have got detailed images. There's some that have got, you know, really nice big chunky sort of pieces to colour. They are really fabulous. So much you can do with these. Amazing.
Oh, that one's got something stuck underneath it. I'm going to just put that one back. Get another one. I can't get it out. It's got like a little bit of paper stuck underneath it. You know, a little bit of paper fluff.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't get it out. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of our greens. Let me just check this. And I hope I'm not going to ruin this now. But we're just going to edge our letters here to get that little bit of a drop shadow on.
Ooh.
So just around the sides.
Oh, I don't think that's spoiling that at all.
No, I was more concerned that I'd do it wrong.
Yeah.
Right. There we go.
That's gorgeous.
And then, do we think it needs any gemstones in the background, or do you think we're good? What do you reckon?
I'm inclined to say no.
That's fine. I'm happy with no. I'm happy to just...
Well, only because everybody is saying how stunning it is.
It looks so cute.
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
so much stuff in the way.
Janberry says that looks beautiful. Carol Rooney says what a stunning card. Again, we've had a lot of... Hannah Horn says less is more for sure. Beautiful.
You need that dye in your life because you're going to have so much fun with it.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And it's going to come out year after year after year.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anne-Marie.
You're welcome.
We've got one more part of our show. I'm knocking cards everywhere. Sorry. We've got one more part of our show and one more demo to come. We're going to repeat our Win It Weekly. We are also throwing in this gorgeous wedding themed one, aren't we, Emily? It was not here at the start of the show, but it is definitely included.
I did wonder when you was
like,
like,
why
where's
are we giving
23.98?
one?
So where's the other half?
Yeah, we're going to get this stunning wedding one in here as well. Again, all those gorgeous pattern papers and elements in here. You can see this one follows those gorgeous topper shapes as well. Absolutely plenty to be getting your teeth stuck into with these. So we want to know, Henry VIII introduced what tax in England in 1535? Is it hat tax, beard tax, or Yule log tax? Do let us know. There is an answer that seems to be winning at the moment, but who knows? Okay, final part of the show, guys. We're going to have a quick recap on our Say It With Style pocket pads that we've got for you. But we just thought, we've seen Anne-Marie use these this morning, and these are, again, an incredible, popular little accompaniment to go with these. These are our pocket pads, Miri Mats multi-back flipping neck. It's like alliteration for days there. 288 sheets of silver, gold and red. So you're going to get all of these?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's mega, isn't it?
I was going to say, I was like, surely we're not
Wow. Wow.
You're going to save $6.99 each is what they should be. They're going to save £6, right? Okay. Basically, if you want all of these, they're $14.97 for 288 sheets. Again, this is Miri, guys. Nothing but the best. Gold. Rainbow. Ooh. And of course your silver that we saw Anne-Marie use in her first demo. Sized perfectly to fit. You get a gorgeous little edge all round the sides. They work so wonderfully. $6.99 on their own as well. And again, you're still getting 96 sheets. So if you know that you want one in particular, you can definitely buy them. Or again, if you're multi-buying and having a few extras of the pads, they are wonderful to just stock up on in general. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to have a quick recap and then third and final demo. So this is our star of the show today. These are our wonderful Say It With Style pocket pads ultimate collection. Honestly, you've got to buy all 5. You're going to need them, and they are so incredibly reasonable for your value. I just cannot think of anything that offers better value than this, because you are getting 64 paid. How much is that times 5? 64 times 5? 320. You could make 320 cards for less than £15.
It's madness, isn't it?
It is absolute madness. Let's have a look. We're going to have a really quick flick through. We've got winter warmers with all of those heartfelt, cozy, funny, humorous ones in here as well. Whipping out the bin bags for the wrapping paper. You've got Naughty Nice, I tried there. And may your Christmas dinner nap be peaceful. So much fun, that one. We've got our Let It in the Snow one, sorry, with all of that gorgeous frosty feel. Snow place like home. Love never melts. Have a nice Christmas. The first snow. Winter wishes. Snowflake kisses. Thank you so much. Baby, it's cold outside. They just go on and on, these pads, guys. They are really great. Snowman, snow globes, penguins, all of that frosty artwork that we know and love. You've got the reindeer dashing through the snow. Really, really handy one to have there for you. You've got the family Christmas with all of your relatives, friends, family. You've got son, daughter, grandma, as well as some universal ones as well, like from our family to yours. Smiles across the miles, happiness is to be found. And again, just really nice, cute little artwork in here as well. Definite mixture. You've got foliage, presents, Santa in there. So much to see in there. You've got the bells on that one. Then you've got Cute Christmas with all of those cute little sweet characters. Perfect for the kids, baby's first Christmas. There's that cat image. That's the one we were thinking of. Gorgeous little artwork there. Very, very sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, really just so handy to have for all of those younger members of the family. Again, especially if they're writing letters to Santa, you're going to be wanting to grab this one as well. You've got the gingerbread man on there, as well as all of those cute characters, those penguins there, and the elf as well. Absolutely perfect. And then the final one to complete your set for $14.95 is our Christmas spirit, filled with all of those really heartwarming, very, very thoughtful messages on here. Very sentimental, absolutely beautiful. You've got Oh Holy Night there, the gift of faith, blessings, and then as well, the bells still ring for all of those who truly believe. Glory to the newborn King. Really gorgeous, absolutely very elegant this one, isn't
definitely.
it? Really classy, really stunning. Again, just pairing it with maybe some black cardstock and just leaving it be is going to look wonderful with this. Again, maybe some gold Miri. You've got Joy to the World there, Peace on Earth. Absolutely beautiful. This is the one that we saw fussy cut on that example, and we've got this one as well, which just adds that black and gold and that dye. It really is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful things that you can do with these. Silent Night in there. May the Christmas story shine God's glory in your heart and home. Super stunning quotes in there. Honestly, that is just, it just says it. These just say everything, don't they? They absolutely do. They just do all of the talking, and that's your final one. So absolutely amazing. All 5 of these cute little Say It With Style pocket pads come into your home for $14.95, and then, like I say, your discounts if you're in the club or a diamond member. So that is all I've got to show you. We're going to come back for our third and final demo.
Yes, we are. Okay, so I've just made a start on our sending you Christmas blessings. I've just been colouring in the candles there and all the beautiful foliage that we have. We're just going to go and add some colour onto our berries here.
Oh, it looks so good with those rich greens.
I know, they're lovely, aren't they? So beautiful. I am just going to grab, I think it's this one I quite like as well, this kind of red for our bow. So just add in that colour in.
That is really beautiful. This one's from our Christmas spirit pad.
It is. I love this one. And then just going to go in, just add a little bit of heavy colour in the centre of that bow there with our chisel tip there. And then we're going to go to our kind of flames on our candles, and I'm just going to use 410, might be a little bit warmer. Oh, too warm. That'll do for the middles of our flames. That's a little bit better. We'll go with that. So just add in yellow around, and then we can add a little touch. Oh, there it is. This is what I wanted. That's better.
Oh yeah, that does look very, very cozy and warm.
Yeah, and then we can go in with our 410 just in the middles there, like that. And then I'm going to just pop the pens out of the way, because I think that's all the colouring on there for now. We may do a little drop shadow on our Christmas. We may not. We'll come back to that after. And I'm just going to grab our greige, I think, or maybe our toasted oat. Let's have a look at this. Just to add a little bit of
Oh, like a kind of rustic tea stainy kind of effect.
Yeah, so let me just check this colour before. Oh yeah,
Ooh,
perfect.
yeah.
So I'm then going to just bring this in, and it just makes this a little bit more, I don't know, it takes that sharpness of that white
Yeah,
off.
it does, doesn't it? It just softens it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Just bringing that in around the edges. You don't need to do the whole thing, just to take that edge off. And obviously, because we've used our alcohol markers, they're not going to budge. That colour's not going to move
Yeah, that's
at
it,
all.
exactly.
So you can kind of just pop this over the top there, just to add that little bit of colour.
Yeah, that looks stunning.
Around there. Okay, let's pop that back away. And then we're gonna pop this onto a gold Miri mat. It's just a bit more traditional.
Oh, isn't it? Absolutely.
So this can go onto here. And then we're gonna use this gorgeous foliage.
Oh, of course,
frame.
yeah. Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna cut that out of gold Miri as well. Okay, so let's just make some space. There's just so much stuff.
So many goodies.
So many things.
Carol Rooney says, I need these verses. After straight away saying, love these little verses, it then went to need these verses.
Just a straight need now. I'm going to risk. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to not tape it, but it moved before I'd even put the plates on. So let's be sensible.
Yeah.
Let's stop trying to cut corners. Let's tape it in place, because it's just not worth it. Because if it just misses a little edge,
yeah, that's
I'll
it.
be
exactly.
really mad. That way. That way, that way. That way. Pop the whole thing in. Let's just bring it over a little bit. Tidy up some stuff. It's just so much stuff.
I'm very excited to see this cut out of gold Miri.
It's gonna look wonderful. Oh, it's cut beautifully.
Oh, yay!
Let's grab that.
I just can't believe it's only $14.99 as well.
I know, the value's just crazy, and I love that Stacey just always thinks about all the extras.
Yes,
you know,
she does.
And what you're gonna use them for, and you know, getting the most out of your die. Just push out these odd few little bits. There's not a lot that haven't actually just completely come out. Just the odd few knocking around up on the kind of ferny foliage at the top.
Yeah.
I mean, this would look stunning just coloured in as well.
Oh, wouldn't it? Absolutely.
You know, just going in with your pens. It is so beautiful. Oh, we don't need the mirror mat, do we? Because that is going to go
straight on there.
Straight on there.
Doesn't that look fabulous?
Stunning, doesn't it?
Yes.
And then we're going to pop it onto here. We're going to go out with a Miri shimmery shiny card.
Oh yeah.
Again, we're going to keep it really simple though.
Yep.
Because I don't think we need to add loads to it when we're using that gorgeous frame and we're using that Miri. I think we can kind of get away with just nice simple cards.
I think so, and especially, you know, with these Say It With Style pads, like we said, they do a lot of the talking anyway.
Yeah.
They really do absolutely just pack a punch, so you just don't need loads with them.
And you know, these are great for kind of batch making. If you've got a lot of cards to make, then it's just perfect, isn't it, to know that you can make really fancy looking cards in no time at all.
Yeah, absolutely. With
as
very relatively like minimal effort as well. That looks great in there.
So we're going to go with a 7x7. So we can see loads of that gorgeous green holly in the background as well. Just give that a nice crease.
And again, I think everybody's agreeing with us, which just goes to show, like you say, it really does the trick with these.
Definitely.
Like Catherine Brooks has said that's so luxurious.
Yeah.
Sue Lees has said it's going to look so expensive.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
And nobody's going to know that it's not really.
No, absolutely. And you know, when you work out how much this card is going to cost to make, you know, we've used one sheet of our Miri, which was, what is that, $11.99 for 24 sheets?
Yeah.
We've used a little bit of gold that we've probably got in our stash for the frame, and one page from our Say It With Style pads.
Yeah, that you can get all 5 of.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. For $14.99, it's incredible.
So for batch making, this kind of collection is your friend.
I think so. Batch making, because you just get so many, you know, you get what you're getting, 320 in total. So it really is.
Okay, and then we will just raise this up with some of our foam pads, and I'm going to see if we've got some of the mega chunky chunkies, but I don't think we do, so we'll just double up.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a disaster. We can just layer up so that we can create that really dimensional effect coming off our card. And I'm just going to go in and grab that little bit there before I forget, and it's stuck on, and it will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no, we can't be having that.
No, definitely not. Okay, get this last one on. This is why your chunky foam pads are essential.
Yes, absolutely. Or maybe, I know you wouldn't get the same height, but those new A4 ones, because you could cut them to the same size.
Definitely. And I'm just going to poke up those little petals on our poinsettia there as well. So just from the back, just give them a little poke.
Absolutely.
So that they lift up and just give that little bit of extra dimension.
Isn't that, again, just so incredibly thoughtful of Stacey to do that?
Definitely. It makes such a difference. Now we'll go top. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it stunning? And anyone that receives this is just going to be like, wow, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be like, flipping heck, she's outdone herself on a Christmas card this year.
Definitely. And you're going to be sat there thinking, it took me 2 minutes to make that.
I just something I whipped up, you know.
A little bit of crafting. I think I'm going to go and add that drop shadow. Let me just check. It's this one. So just going around. It's a little bit easier when you've got a bit more space around the letters as well. So just choose a side to kind of go down.
Yep.
And stick to that side and just grab kind of underneath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, let me get my eye. And just underneath.
Dot the I's, cross the T's.
Absolutely. We don't want to miss those out, do we? And then that would come down as well.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Everybody.
I have to move some stuff.
Janberry says, you have outdone yourself, Anne-Marie. That is stunning.
Oh, but I don't feel like I have. I feel like I've really let you down with the really simple demos.
What? No, this is how we craft at home. This is how we do it, honestly. Such a simple and stunning card. Carol Rooney, oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. I love the frame. Stunning card. The word of the day is stunning. Every single comment says stunning.
It is just letting the product do the job for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely fabulous. Okay. It is time to end our show. I know we have run over very slightly. There's just so many goodies to show you.
It's my unprepared self.
No,
it's my fault.
No, it's me too. I could just waffle on about craft goodies all day.
We're not a good combo, are we?
Oh no. It's a good job you guys don't mind. TV schedule. Anne-Marie, you are at telly tomorrow?
I am. Well, it's just me and you this week, isn't it, pretty much, until Cat's in?
Yeah, Cat's in, yeah. But that's it, yeah.
We're holding the fort this week.
We are, absolutely.
While everyone's on the hollybobs.
Yes, yes. She is the absolute queen of our team in terms of organising and timetable, so she is going to be missed. But you are at telly tomorrow. You've got 1 and 6 p.m. with our brand new sparkly Frosty and Friends collection.
Stunning.
Toppers, cardstock, acetate, little book.
Holographic foil.
Holographic foil,
Oh.
Thank you very much. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. It is the most charming collection I've ever seen. And then at 4 p.m. you're showing off our mag.
Yes. Brand new magazine.
Excited.
We're also adding a couple of extra little things as well to that show.
Ooh.
Little sneaky bits and pieces.
Nice.
You'll have to
So show times are 1, 4 and 6 p.m. So all afternoon into the early evening. Do not miss up. miss out on that. Next up with us on Hunky Dory TV, it is me and Kelly, and we will be showing you that magazine as well. We know loads of you have been having delivered, so if you want a little bit of inspiration, stick around for that show. That is all we have got time for today. We will see you here, same time, same place tomorrow.